You're such a nerd, Double Dragon 912.
Yep, and I'm proud to be a nerd. Video games are awesome! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912, and today, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I got another gaming pickup for you guys and girls. Wow, it's called New Games and Stuff. I'm calling this one New Games and Stuff. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do what I've been doing on my channel for a while. This is Gaming Pickup / New Games and Stuff, episode 9. And this is kind of like a gaming pickup, for me, I've been doing this for a while on my channel, but we really stress, keep physical media alive. Keep physical media alive, ladies and gentlemen. Not too long ago, it was, the PlayStation Network had went down, and which is crazy. And these jokers want to stress digital media, and when the PlayStation Network went down, a lot of people was reporting that they couldn't even play their digital games, which is crazy, ridiculous. But you know me, all the games I want, ladies and gentlemen, I get them physical because I like ownership. Y'all think, oh, Double Drag, you just get all that physical stuff because you're a collector. Yeah, that's true. I am a collector. But at the same time, I love ownership. I love owning my stuff. I don't like giving these corporations power where they can just take away my stuff whenever they get ready. That's PlayStation. That's a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't got no problem about digital. I love digital. I have a whole pile of digital games. I looked at my digital library on PlayStation the other day. Before all this stuff went down, I got 565 digital games. Yes, right, you heard me. I got a pile of digital games. I won't get no more though, but I got a whole bunch of digital material out there. And I got even more on Steam, about 200 or 300 on Steam. So I love digital. At the same time, I love physical because the reason why we like physical, for me, it's being a collector, but the second reason is we love ownership. And PlayStation, Sony got the audacity of mitigated gall to want to take away our right to own our stuff. So while you can, ladies and gentlemen, before these greedy corporations take it away, buy your physical media. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the games, ladies and gentlemen. That's what y'all here for. Sorry, had to do that little spew because, like I told y'all, keep physical media alive. Let's go. Let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, first thing we're going to start out with first. Most time y'all know I start out with PlayStation, but let's start out with this one. Nintendo Switch. Wow, this is Castle Crashers. Wow, I first played Castle Crashers way back on the Xbox 360. Shout out to my brother, my youngest brother. He had the first one 360. Then it came on PS3 and I bought me a PS3 copy. Then eventually I bought me a PS4 copy, And they never did make it physically on the PlayStation or none of that. The only way they made it physically was on Nintendo Switch. And I was looking around on eBay, like, man, I want me a physical copy of Castle Crash. I love this game. Never got a chance to beat it, but I love this game. One of the best hack and slash out there of all time. And I saw it, I was like, okay, well, what did they make physically for? They said, Nintendo Switch. I said, all right then. So Nintendo Switch some love, and there you go. I got the physical copy of the Castle Crash. Only place to get it physical is on Nintendo Switch. and gentlemen. This is a good one. Dragon Loop. Wow. Now I first heard this game. Shout out to Metroidvania Guru. He was talking about it on his channel. It's supposed to be a game where you can Metroidvania, where you can travel back and forth through time. It's like a time thing, and you're on a time limit. You only got I think you got 5 days to beat the game and something like that, and it's on the time loop. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section, but he was talking about it on his channel, and it looked pretty good. I bought it on Steam, of course, and I like, man, I wonder if they're making a physical version. And lo and behold, time I bought it on Steam, they said they announced the physical version, and I went to VGP. Shout out to VGP, and I went ahead and picked me up a physical version. I had to. I gotta tell y'all, keep physical media alive. Keep physical media alive. Yep, I sold the Switch some love this time, y'all. Y'all be proud of me. Alright, here we go. Now this is pretty good. I got this off of VGP. Shout out to them. The Arterial Collection. Arterial Riser. Wow, this is the girl, ladies and gentlemen, that I heard so much about. First thing I heard about her, that she had some nice thick old thighs. Man, they said that girl thick. That's a thick old girl. Anyway, let me stop being silly. But yeah, heard she got some thick thighs. Besides that, it's turn-based stand up. And this is the whole collection, ladies and gentlemen. I first saw it on sale at VGP, and for the longest time, VGP, it kept being out of stock on VGP. And this is the multi-language version. You know, of course, you know, it came out in Japan only, but you know, they had an English, you know, multi-language version. And I like, all right. Well, I said, whenever I catch that again, I give me enough money, I'm gonna buy this whole collection and try to get into it. I heard they've been around for a while, but this one sells because her thighs, you know. Hey, just be honest. They still making women look like women out there. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. We're all friends here. I know I keep saying it, but there's a lot of my collection come from these people. Shout out to VGP. They send me this in pickup whenever they do it. Great company, ladies and gentlemen. You want your physical media, I highly recommend. I ain't even sponsored by them. I'm highly recommend you go to VGP because they one of the companies that I buy most of my physical media off of. I go to VGP first before I even go to GameStop, which I'm done with GameStop after this year because they arrogant CEO. And I go to them before I go to GameStop, or even before I go to eBay or Amazon. I most times go to VGP first. So shout out to them. Now here's another one. Revita. Wow. Only reason I got this one, ladies and gentlemen, because VGP was having a sale, and I ain't heard much about this game. But I was like, well, it looks interesting. I did, before I buy something, I look at the game on a review, and shout out to the reviewers out there on YouTube. And I looked at it, I said, oh, that looks pretty interesting. So I said, yeah, I might as well pick me up a copy. Let's put you right here, and then should I put that? No, yeah, I'll put that like that. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get you organized over here. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see what else we got here. We're all friends here. Now this one, The Devil Within. Wow. Now this is I think it's a Metroidvania. They had it on, like, once again, it was on sale on VGP, and I saw those Metroidvania. It was on sale for not that much, and I had already bought this game on Steam, and I said, all right, I need to get me a physical copy of this, and so I went ahead and bought me a physical copy. Devil Within. Supposed to be a pretty decent Metroidvania. Alright. Horizon Chase Turbo. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the longest time, I was thinking about getting a Horizon Chase Turbo copy. But I was going to get it off eBay. And all of a sudden, they delisted this game off of PlayStation Network. And I was like, oh, here we go. Now, as of making this video, you cannot buy this digitally off of PlayStation Network. Because I first had it on PlayStation. I played back in the day. Shout out to Radical Reggie and all them. They were talking about it on one of their videos. I'm like, man, this is a tight looking racing game. It reminds me of Cruising USA. Cruising, yeah, in the USA, yeah. And it's 4-player co-op, which is tight. You don't get that too often in racing games. It's a tight little racing game, indie racing game. But they took it off the PlayStation Network, and then lo and behold, I know it sound like a broken record. Shouts out to VGP. They say, all right, y'all. They did a reprint. That's what I like about VGP. They'll do reprint. They say, yo, this is off the PlayStation Network. Y'all need to get a physical copy. And so lo and behold, I went and pre-ordered it. Not pre-ordered, but bought it off VGP right when they had a physical copy of it. I said, yeah, let me go and get my physical copy. Keep physical media alive, ladies and gentlemen. PlayStation delisted that off their network. Can't buy it no more. Bomber dude. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We're all friends here. What's the name of this one? Magnum Lord. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can play with a man or a woman on this game, which is tight. And you can do like some dating aspects of it. And I look down and said, man, this is a good looking hack and slash. And then, Lord and behold, I looked it up on YouTube and saw the gameplay footage. I said, man, that looks pretty decent. I think I might like that. So never played this game. Picked it up because, it looked interesting. I'm like, all right. Don't know much about that one, ain't gonna lie to you. Now this one, ladies and gentlemen, I picked up because I was browsing on YouTube and I saw a YouTuber playing it. I'm like, oh, okay, that look like a Grand Theft Auto in Japan. And it, graphics, it ain't got that big of a graphic, but I'm like, man, that look like Grand Theft Auto in Japan. I'm like, man, this dude look pretty cool. He look pretty decent. And I saw that, all right, Red Art Games, they publish pretty decent games. And I was like, something caught my eye. I said, all right, I'm gonna give this a shot. It didn't cost that much on VGP. Shout out to VGP. Like I told y'all might gonna hear that all throughout the thing, because I told y'all I ain't sponsored by them. I just buy a lot from them because they're a good company. And the thing about VGP is you get free shipping if you order, like, I think it's $75 Canadian, but if you live in the States, it's like $55 or $60. So you order like 2 games, you get free shipping, which is a huge deal. A lot of these companies don't give you free shipping, but this is, can't wait to play this one. Looks interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like, oh, that looks kind of tight. Now, this is what I was trying to get for a while. Still Assault, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now, for the longest time, Still Assault, Limited Run Games did a physical copy on the Switch only. But then, for the longest time, like, man, I wonder if they made a physical of this. Because I bought this on my PlayStation 4 PlayStation 5 a while ago. And then I was like, all right. Then PlayStation started acting stupid. I said, man, I need to find me a physical copy. Lo and behold, I think this is Living Run Games. Living Run Games had bought another one out. See, they did. And I saw it on sale on VGP. And I was like, man, let me go and get that. I got to get that one. Keep physical media alive, ladies and gentlemen. That game's actually hard. Now this one, ladies and gentlemen, Red Art Games, they known for, making an announcement for a game, but they known for not taking them. You want a Red Art game, I ain't gonna lie to you, ladies and gentlemen, they take forever and a day to bring out games. I ain't gonna lie to you, they'll announce them, but then they'll delay it. That's what they known for. Yeah, but this is a side-scrolling shooter. I did pick up the first and second one. Y'all saw it in one of my last pickup videos, and this is the new one, all brand new shooter called Shy. I can't pronounce that name. Y'all see it right there. I ain't gonna try to pronounce it. This is the third one in the series. And y'all know I love my Smurfs. I love my Smurfs, so I had to go ahead and cop this one. Snagged it. Let's see. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Neon Inferno, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Limited Run Games first put this out, and then For the longest time, they didn't have no copies in nowhere. But I'll shout out to Retroware, because these are the cats that actually made the game. I went to their store, because I don't normally go to their store, Retroware. And I was like, I was on Twitter, and they were like, well, we found some Neon Infernos that fell off the truck. Here's a copy of them. A lot of people looking for them. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me go to their store. Lo and behold, I went to Retroware store, and they had a copy of it. You know, although it wasn't no free shipping or nothing like that, but at the time, VGP didn't have none. It was out. They don't restock now, but at the time, VGP didn't have none. And this company said, all right, this is actually Retroware. I went on their website, and they take PayPal, which is a good thing. Most time they don't take PayPal. I don't mess with it. They took PayPal. The shipping wasn't too bad. I think it was like $5 or $6, $44 plus. I said, all right, I'll pay that. And I ended up getting me a physical copy of Neon Inferno. This is an awesome game, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all want to see a gameplay of this, ladies and gentlemen, go check it out on my channel. Awesome game. Have no complaints about this. And actually, I need to do a review of this game. But I had to get me a physical copy of it. Keep physical media alive, ladies and gentlemen. Keep physical media alive. Yeah. See, they even give me this, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a little advertisement when they did that. It's all the games they get. I need to get Prison City for real. I really do need to get Prison City. I already got Iron Meat, but I need to pick up Prison City. Angry Video Game Nerd game, I don't know. I like the dude, but I don't know about his game gonna be any good. That's why I ain't really picked it up yet. Or Retroware. Them the same cast that need to go ahead and bring out our Toxic Crusaders. Oh no. That game was supposed to come out 2 years ago. I don't even know if it's still getting it physical now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now this is a game right here that was supposed to come out about 2 years ago. I had pre-ordered it 2 years ago, and they still didn't bring it out. They just now brought it out recently. Shout out to my homie Joe Rad. I saw it on his Twitter. He said, yeah, I finally got my copy that came in. I was looking around like, oh, I pre-ordered that too. Where my copy at? Lo and behold, I wasn't paying attention. I looked at my tracking and said, yeah, your copy of this game is in the mailbox. I said, oh, snap. Thank you, Joe Rad. If you hadn't told me, my copy is still sitting out there in the mailbox. Without that, I'm talking too much. Sardner X 1 and 2 Collector's Edition. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Sardner X, a lot of people don't know. Sardner X first came out on the PS3. I first played those awesome shooter games on the PS3. It was amazing, ladies and gentlemen. And then it eventually came out on the Vita. And I think it came out on the PS4, the second one did. And they did make a physical copy. Limited Run Game made a physical copy on the Vita. And that game is expensive. I think it might have came out on PS4 too. It's beyond expensive. But I like, man, I don't care about all that. I just want me a physical copy. This Limited Run, not Limited Run, East Asia Soft, Play Asia, comes with the game, the soundtrack, everything in it. And it finally came through in the mail. I was too happy. And I love these games, ladies. And Sardner X 1 and 2, one of the best shooters I ever played in my life. They good. They great. The music on these games are amazing. Oh, listen to that music of Sardner X gets me so hype. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it finally came out after 2 years, waiting on the pre-order. I guess good thing comes to those who wait, though. A shout out to my homie Joe Rad. If he hadn't showed his his version of it out there, I would have never known my thing was in the mailbox. I guess eventually when I went to check the mail, I would have. But yeah, this is an awesome game, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. If you can get you a physical copy of it, I highly recommend it. Sorry, the X1 and 2. Alright, let's keep moving. Now, Full Metal Schoolgirls. Wow, this game only came out in Japan, but they did make a multi-language version of it. You know, it's in Japan, but it's, you know, multi-language. Also, they have a English cover. But I ended up not getting the English cover. I ended up getting the Japanese version. I was looking for it on eBay because at first I was going to get it off VGP, but of course VGP sold out because that happens a lot with VGP. I told y'all they're good service, but their copies had sold out. So I looked on eBay. Might have paid a little bit too much for it. I paid about $65 for it. Man, that ain't too steep. And I was like, man, let me go and get this one. I found out this was an American seller. He was in Japan, but the actual copy of the game was in California. Took him a little minute to ship it, but yeah, I went ahead and bought the bullet because I always wanted to get this because I like the way it looks. It's basically the game is about android girls, like androids or whatever they are, and you know you go and take down a corrupt government, a corrupt organization. You know them corporations out there. They taking down a corporation. Anytime you can take down a corporation in a video game, I'm all for it. And you know, the anime girls, hot. Had to go and pick it up. Now this is a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I first heard about this game. Shout out to I think I got a demo of it somewhere. I got a demo of it on what's it called? I'm gonna have to make me a copy of that demo. But yeah, this is I can't even pronounce this name. But it first came out on PC, of course. And then I did pick up the soundtrack. Then they made it on the Switch. I think Limited Run Games or somebody made it on the Switch. It wasn't Limited Run Games. Just a regular company made it on the Switch. And I thought it was gonna be a Switch exclusive, but then lo and behold, they made the PS5 version. It was off Plays that had it, and I didn't get it off Plays. I ended up getting it off VGP. And I was like, yeah, I need to get me a physical copy of this game. Supposed to be pretty good. The little demo I played was actually pretty decent about the witch, and she trying to either save her sister or stop her sister or something. Pretty decent storyline, but I haven't sit down and played it yet. It's supposed to be real good. Shout out to VGP for shipping this one on out like they're supposed to. Appreciate it.
자, 冒険だ!
Now, this one, ladies and gentlemen, I picked up off of Amazon. They were having a Prime Day sale. This is Vault Rocked. Oh, wow, I don't know much about this one, ladies and gentlemen. This one is a, see if I can zoom out a little bit so y'all can see this a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. This one is a Metroidvania, ladies and gentlemen, and it was on sale, and this is the limited edition. This was on sale on Amazon. Amazon had that Prime Day, and this is the limited edition. I ain't paid for like 20, at the most $30, $25 or $30 for this one, because it's normally like $60 and $70 because the limit. Then you see the limited edition comes with all that stuff, and Epic Games Store, shout out to Epic Games Store, gave this game away for free digitally. So I was like, oh, okay, I ain't got to open up my physical copy. I just play it off Epic Games Store. Like I tell y'all, ladies, y'all think we just physical only. Some of us are. But me personally, I do digital. I don't mind digital, but I like physical too. I like having ownership of my things. Ownership. That's what we stressing, ladies and gentlemen. Physical media may not be nowhere near as good as digital, but the thing is, physical is all about, the bottom line we stress to y'all is ownership. We like owning the stuff we pay for. That's why some of us, myself, I can't speak for everybody else, we'll double dip just to, have our ownership of a game. Physical media. Keep it alive, ladies and gentlemen. This one I had a while back. What is this? Luminous. Wow. This is I think it's a side game. Same people that made that game, Azure Strikers. Yeah. I played the first Azure Striker, and I got the double pack digitally, and I ended up buying me a physical pack of physical game of that. But I heard it was gonna make a physical version of the two Luminous games. I like, man, I got to go and pick this up, ladies and gentlemen. Physical media, keep it alive. It's pretty good too. It's like a side story. I don't think it got. I don't know if it's tied into the Azure Striker games, but I played something on PS, on PlayStation 4 a while back. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Heard they're gonna make a physical version of it. Of course, it's the Japanese version, but still multi-language. Had to go and pick this one up.
これはいつかの未来。
嘘だ、アキラくん。ミッション前に改めて書く。ミッション。敵だ。ショットで倒しちゃおう。
決める。行くぞ、ロロ。
オーケー、アキラくん。おやー。
強い。
決めた。決まった。最強コンビネーション。
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this party rolling. Now, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is supposed to be a good game. Now, this game right here, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Agilos or something like this. It's supposed to be like a tight little side-scroller, says action Metroidvania. And I kept seeing reviews of this game, reviews and views on top of reviews of this game on YouTube. I'm like, man, that game looked pretty good. The second one's supposed to come out not too long from now. And when they do come out, I'm going to get the physical version of it, because I got the first one. I said, man, I need to go and play the first one before the second one come out. It's supposed to be a pretty decent game. Action slash, I think it might have some Metroidvania elements in it, because a lot of stuff do, but it's supposed to be a decent game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is a game I picked up from GameStop because I first saw it on YouTube when they was doing reviews on it. You know, Disgaea, most of the Disgaea games, ladies and gentlemen, they're not that, you know, I ain't gonna say they're not good. They're not my particular brand of Kool-Aid. Now, when I say that, ladies and gentlemen, most of the time I like games that let's see, games that you know, I like my turn-based. This guy thing is mainly turn-based, but I'm not a big turn-based strategy type RPG fan. You know, when they in little cubes and they move around like that. Not a big fan of those type of turn-based. I ain't got no problem with them, but you know, me personally, I don't get into those. I like turn-based, just plain old turn-based. But this Sky Mayhem game is different. It's like Dynasty Wars, and I played a demo of it. Y'all probably see gameplay footage after I get through running my mouth. But it's like Dynasty Wars, ladies and gentlemen, and it looked pretty tight according to the demo that I played. So I was like, man, let me go get me a physical copy of it. And the post come with the soundtrack and everything. Yeah, had to pick that up. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this party rolling. Let's see what we got here. Now, I think this is another Altair game. Shout out to VGP again. Altair Restore, whatever. It was this one on VGP. This was on sale at Amazon. Sorry, VGP. This was on Amazon. They had that Amazon Prime sale going on. And this was one of the games that was on there. And I said, man, I heard this was a decent Altair game. And y'all know I love turn-based. If it's a turn-based RPG, you got my attention. I love turn-based RPGs. Shoot, I need to do another top 10 of that. But yeah, I love me some turn-based RPGs. And I heard the Altair games are pretty good. And why I went here and picked it up. Yep. Alright, now. It Takes Two, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got It Takes Two on free for PlayStation Plus a while back. You know, I had PlayStation Plus. And this being my last year of PlayStation Plus, I want to pick up It Takes Two. I heard this is a couples game. And although I haven't found the future Mrs. Caldwell, she out there somewhere. I'm going to find her. And she going to be my number two. Lord willing, one day, in Jesus' name I speak into existence, me and her play this game together. But this is a game for the future, put like that. I speak into existence. I heard this was a great couples game. Haven't played it. Supposed to get the pre-PS5 upgrade with this one. I think y'all see it right there. But yeah, supposed to be a good one. This actually made game of the year. Made game of the year that year. And I saw it on sale for $20 on Amazon. I said, man, let me go and pick this up, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We're all friends here. Now, I heard about this game. I heard this game was pretty decent. This is what we got. Yeah, Winds of Endless. Wow, it's the deluxe edition with the soundtrack, all that stuff in it, and it wasn't that big of a price, ladies and gentlemen. It's like an action platformer, and I saw, like I told you, I go YouTube, see some gameplay footage of it. This is a physical copy of it. Who made this? Shout out to this company. They do a lot of great physical games. That's why I got 9 Years of Shadows, Kimco Heroes. They do some tight physical games. Shout out to them. And I think they're supposed to be doing Eden Zero, and that's supposed to be a good. That was a PC exclusive for the longest time. I don't know if it's exclusive, but they're supposed to be doing a physical copy of that. But they do some tight physical games. Shout out to them. And I heard this was a good game. And like I told you, I saw it on YouTube. I said, man, let me go and pick this up, shall we? Now, for a longer time, I had picked this game up on PlayStation Network. You know, I told you I buy a lot of digital games, but this is the third entry in the Azure Striker series, and I'm like, all right, I need to go get me a physical copy of it. Although I got the first two physically and digitally, and I got the third one digitally, but I said, man, let me go and get me a physical copy. Especially since PlayStation acting stupid, I said, man, let me go and get my physical copy of it. Heard this was a good game. Limited Run Games did it. So, that's the great thing about, I know I may be doting on VGP and y'all might get tired of it, but I gotta tell the truth. The truth is the truth. They do a lot of limited run games. You know, they'll have some limited run games. I think they partnered with limited run games, and they end up having some leftover copies of limited run games. And then, you know, if you don't want to deal with limited run games specifically, you can get a lot of limited run games off of VGP. That's where I get all these games from. I'm like, yeah, I saw that bad boy. I said, yeah, this was in my wish list, and I had to go and pick that up.
The barrier nullifies all ballistic impacts from the outside. Looks like normal attacks won't have any effect. I bet if I can attach enough talismans to it, my staff can break through. All thanks to the power of my radiant fetters. I should have known I'd need it right away.
Who's that? An adept? Halt! State your business!
Sorry, but don't worry. I won't kill you. If you want to blame someone, blame your superiors for keeping dangerous secrets. If this facility is actually clean, Shadow Yakuma will have a lot of explaining to do. There's no way things here are on the up and up.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's another one. Yakuza Kiwami. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I first got this game. I actually played the first one on PS2, but they did a remake of it on PS4, and I think it's on the Switch and all that stuff now. It's everywhere now. But I love the Yakuza game. The first one was amazing, and this is a remake of it. And I got the digital version of it on PlayStation. I got it off a sale a while back, but I'm like, man, I need to go and get me a physical version of this. And it's the more adding to my collection of the Yakuza games. So far, I think I got all the Yakuza games that are in the storyline so far. It's just to add to that collection. I played this one a little bit. This was pretty good. All the Yakuza games are, you know, got some goodness to them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I'm back. Here we go. Now we got Kimco RPG Selection Volume 4. Wow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I always saw these on sale on the PlayStation Network. It'd be a whole bunch of turn-based RPGs, and Kimco, they're known for making these turn-based RPGs, and now they're putting them all physically. I'm like, all right, let me, y'all know I'm a physical collector and like to keep physical media alive. I said, man, let me go buy this. This is Selection 4. I need to get Selection 5 and 6, so I'm just buying them one at a time. VGP had like a, you can get all three of them on sale, but the thing is, every time I try to go buy it on VGP, the little collection they have, it be on pre-order. And I'm like, it said June, but here it is July, and they still got it on pre-order. But the funny thing about it is, you can actually buy the whole thing separately. I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird, but it don't matter. I need to get these while I'm buying all of them one by one. Keep physical media alive. Keep physical media alive, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Yakuza Kiwami 2. Wow, now this Yakuza 2 game, I did buy Yakuza 2 back in the day on, what was it? PS2. Never got a chance to play it, but then I saw that they did a remake of it. And I was like, oh, okay. Came out on PS4. I said, they made a physical version. I said, there it is. I said, let me go and get the physical version. Because I do have these both digitally on PS4, but can't trust PlayStation. I like ownership. So I had to go and buy the physical version of it. Keep physical media alive, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this was a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon is Dead. Wow. Now, Dragon is Dead, ladies and gentlemen, I first bought on Steam. Got it on the Steam sale. Metroidvania. Looks awesome. I haven't had the chance to play it yet. The first time I'm going to be able to play it when y'all see gameplay footage of it after I get through talking. And I heard they made a physical version of it. I'm like, oh, okay. PS5 came out this month, July. I said, let me go snag that bad boy. It don't cost that much either. I think about $40 at the most. Supposed to be a great Metroidvania. Shouts out to who just did that published it. Y'all see it right there. Yeah. Supposed to be a great Metroidvania. I had to get the physical version of it, ladies and gentlemen. I told y'all, keep physical media alive. Keep physical media alive. Earth's Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I picked this up on the sale on the PlayStation Network a while back, digitally. I think I paid like $5 or $4 for it. But I heard they made a physical version of it, so I had to go and get the physical version. Now, notice you see this already open. Now, the thing about this one, a guy on this guy or girl, I don't know who it was, it's a seller on eBay, sent me an offer for this game. Yeah, show you what it is on the inside. There we go. send me an offer for this game. Pretty decent offer. I said, all right, that's pretty good. I like that offer. I accepted the offer. You know, lo and behold, he went and took my money. Here it is like Sunday or Monday. And 2 or 3 days later, I'm like, why you haven't, I hit him up, why you ain't shipped my product yet? You know, I be direct with these sellers now. Oh, well, I haven't had a chance to ship it yet. I'm out of town. I'll probably get it shipped to you either Friday or Saturday. I said, wow, really, dude? You gonna send me an offer and take my money, but you gonna take your time in shipping my product? That ain't fair to me. That's why I used to like GameStop so much. I'm been done with GameStop after this year though, but I like, well, you know, you don't, but mainly, not GameStop, I ain't gonna say GameStop, like Amazon so much, because they don't take my money out of my account until they ship my product. This joker wanted to make me wait a whole week before he shipped my product. You done took my money, went on vacation, but you gonna take your time about shipping my product. I said, no. I had to get him down there in the, you know, where you say to give eBay user comments or whatever you call the thing. Can't think of the rating system. Had to give him a bad rating. Sellers on eBay. This is to all you sellers out there. If y'all gonna send somebody an offer on a game or a movie, whatever it is, make sure when that person give you that money, it's in their account, your account, ship the product. That's just bad business. If you got my game or my movie or whatever I'm buying, you take my money, ship the product. Don't take your time about shipping it. Now, if you're gonna have shipping issues, put up there and say, well, I won't be able to ship your product until such and such and such. Yeah, be cool. That way, if a person like myself or any other eBay buyer knows, all right, he or she ain't gonna ship my product right away. You know, I go to somebody else, I really want my product. Don't take my money, then take your time about shipping my product. That's just bad business. I thought I had to, you know, let you eBay sellers out there know. Don't get me wrong, I got no problem with eBay. Most of the time, my eBay stuff be pretty good. But I had to call that out. If you gonna send me an offer, take my money, ship my product. Shout out to all the eBay sellers out there that, you know, when you give people money, y'all automatically shipping it. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Y'all keep that up. Take notes, eBay sellers. Don't take people money and take your time about shipping folks' product. That's just bad business. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it with all the games that I got. Now we're gonna get on to the stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. You know, there's some physical media too. First of all, foremost, I picked this up off by Amazon's Prime Day. Oh, get that out the way. Oh, camera on the move. Here we go. This is a keyboard. Y'all know I buy a lot of keyboards on this channel because, you know, I do a lot of typing and, you know, you never know when a keyboard will go out on you. And I love my keyboard with the neon lights. And I picked this up on sale for like, I think it was Amazon Prime sale for like $20. Comes with a keyboard and it comes with a mouse. And so I had to go and pick this up. And here's the back, so y'all can see it. I always try to keep me an extra keyboard on deck. Because one time I was up there typing on my keyboard and I had a keyboard that I had for a while. And all of a sudden it just literally just went out on me. Alley Jimmy. Shout out to the eBay sale on this one. I had to pick me up another battery for my camera. I use Sony cameras. Y'all think I'm playing? I used to be a diehard Sony fan, and Sony used to make decent products. And this camera I use, use this type of battery. And I'm constantly have to change out the camera for change out the batteries for the camera or whatever. And so I ended up picking up this battery, and it went for like $20. I looked on Amazon. Shoot, Amazon had this thing for $60. I'm like, what? Really, Amazon? I said, wow. I had to go on. I looked on eBay. I said, let me go on eBay, see how much it is. Dude selling for like $23. Y'all know I had to pick that up. Snagged it. Brand new in the box. Snagged it. Now, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Beast Tamer. Wow. Now, Beast Tamer is one of my favorite animes. It's of all time. I had to put it up there. What I like about Beast Tamer so much, I need to do a review of Beast Tamer. Beast Tamer is about a guy that's been done wrong, and what I like it so much, the people that did him wrong, they come up and right. Most time people in these animes, they come up and they don't do them right. This one, the guys, the people, I just say the people that did him wrong, yeah. And I like it. And it's, he got a cute harems. Oh, what? He got the dragon lady, the cat girl, tight little harem. Ain't but 13 episodes. I wish they give a season 2, but it's an awesome anime, ladies and gentlemen. I saw it at first. I saw it on Amazon for like $37 with the Blu-ray, but they end up jacking that mug up to $52. I was like, no, I got to go and get bootleg. Now, I first watched this anime on Crunchyroll. Like I told y'all, with these streaming services, Crunchyroll will take away anime quick. They just took away Black Lagoon. And all those, they ain't one of my favorite anime, but I love Beast Tamer. And whenever they had the audacity to take it away, I got my physical copy. Yeah, this one may be the bootleg, but I ain't finna pay no $50-something for no Blu-ray. I refuse. No. I catch it on sale, I will, but I just want to be a physical copy of it. Keep physical media alive. Keep physical media alive, like I told y'all. Let's see, what else we got here? We're all friends here. Yes. Shout out to Darren Ron. Wow, he's a jazz artist. I know y'all like, Double Drag, you like smooth jazz? Love smooth jazz. He's a jazz artist. He liked one of my posts when I be tagging my videos, my radio station. If y'all like some music, check out my radio station, ladies and gentlemen. Click the link in the description. I play all type of music. My schedule is Mondays, I play video game music, anime music. Tuesdays, I play smooth jazz music and jazz music all day. Wednesdays, praise the Lord, gospel, contemporary Christian. Thursday, I play all your hip hop, R&B, pop, rock and roll, country, all that's being played on Thursday. Fridays, I take it back old school, 80s, 90s, old school music. Then later on, I do blues. Then do some club and dance, take it to the club, and then I do some techno. I do that on Fridays. And on Saturdays, I mix it up. I do some everything. It's random Saturdays. But at nighttime, I do your club and dance for all you club hoppers out there. And I do techno and blues too on Fridays and Saturdays. So that's my schedule. Check me out, ladies and gentlemen. I got my own radio station. Check it out. Click the link in the description. It don't cost you nothing to listen. It's free to listen. I love, I'm a DJ. Love me some music. Check it out. But yeah, shout out to Darren Ron. He liked one of my posts. I appreciate you, Darren Ron. He said he was a believer in Christ and he does jazz music. So I was like, yeah, I gotta support him. So I went ahead and bought this album, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Y'all know Sonic Boom. He ain't on the gal, but still, he got some good music though, for real. I listened to Darren Ron back when I worked at the radio station. One of these company at the radio station. He made some great music. I was like, man, I love that song. That's Darren Ron. Cool. Shout out to a dude I follow, one of my favorite jazz bands. I ain't gonna lie to you, my favorite jazz band of all time, Down to the Bone, Stuart Wade. Wow, this is their brand new album, just came out in July. Down to the Bone. What's the name of this? The Way Forward. Wow, this is being played on my radio station, right? It's on my radio station now. Had to go and pick this one up, brand new in the box. I gotta support my jazz artists. I love smooth jazz, if you did not know. And that's the album. Had to go and pick it up off Amazon. I followed him on Facebook. Check him out on Facebook. His name is Stuart Wade. He the lead producer of the awesome group Down to the Bone. Shout out to you, Stuart Wade. I got a personal story about that too. One of these days I'm gonna tell y'all about that, but not right now. But awesome music. Love his music. Y'all want some smooth jazz, some funk jazz out there, and a lot of people say I got an old soul because I've been listening to smooth jazz ever since I was younger. Even when I was younger, my friends at the time used to make fun of me. Man, Double Drag, you up there listening to the elevator music? I say, yeah, I like it. Like smooth jazz, like jazz. Huge fan of smooth jazz and jazz. And if y'all did not know, a lot of y'all music that y'all listen to now, the hip hop, R&B, comes from jazz, because jazz was out there first. Just had to educate y'all. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Had to go ahead and pick this up. Now this is a good one. I got a cheat skill. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned on my channel. I'm gonna do a review of this one. But this one really spoke to me. Awesome isekai anime. Loved it. We're getting to season 2. Can't wait for season 2. And you know, I told y'all like Amazon like to do. They like to take stuff away. You know, I told y'all they took Black Lagoon away. I said, man, let me go and get me a physical copy of this. So I went here. It may be bootleg, but hey, I got me a physical copy of it. If I ever catch a sale of the Blu-ray on Amazon, like if it get in the 30 range, I'll pick up the Blu-ray. But right now, I got me a physical copy of it. Just in case, who that is, Crunchyroll gets stupid and take it away, I always have my physical version. That's why a lot of us, you know, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I stress this. A lot of us may be collectors, but at the same time, we like owning the stuff that we pay for. That's why we prefer physical media over digital. Don't think we bashing digital. A lot of us, man, I'm the one that will admit it. I got a pile of digital games. Man, got no problem with digital. Now this is another good one. Black Summer. Wow. Now Black Summer, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Calvin. Awesome isekai anime. Loved it. I need to do a review on it. Let me see. It's on. I first watched it on Crunchyroll, and you know that we found out we're getting to season 2, which is great. And I watched this numerous of times, and it's about Calvin. He got reincarnated to another world. He got hot elf chick, what? Sarah, pretty self, what? Malfina, and he get a little sister. Awesome anime, ladies and gentlemen. Love this isekai anime. I like it a lot. I watched it 2 and 3 times in a row. I had to go get me a physical copy just in case Crunchyroll gets stupid and try to take it away. I had to go get me a physical copy of it. Yep. Let's see what else we got. Now this is pretty tight, ladies and gentlemen. And this will be it. I think this is about it on the new game stuff. Yeah. Shout out to BGP. I know I'm maybe talking to BGP a lot, but shout out to them. That game I showed y'all earlier, they did give us a. It came with a little poster of the witch thing. And it came with it in the when I bought it, I was like, oh, that's a cute little poster. I think that's her and her sister. But it was free when I paid for the game. It came with a poster. I didn't know it was gonna come with a poster. I'm like, man, why is this box so big? And it was so big because it came with its own poster. Pretty tight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen, for this rendition of New Games and Stuff. See episode 9. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen. What are your guys and girls pickups out there? I would like to know down below. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.